right, this is the plainest box you could ever have, which is kind of like what I've come to expect from sugar paper. They are like, we're not going to spend a dime when it comes to packaging up your products and making them look pretty. We're going to go out there and we're going to find the cheapest, plainest option, which I don't know, maybe they're like, people will always steal our stuff. So this way, if we put it in incognito packaging, it won't look like that, which I think Apple does. So let's just assume, because their products are beautiful, they're worried that people will steal them, which I know is like an issue sometimes with the packages left out on people's doors. They have like package bandits running around taking stuff. So let's go ahead. Oh, look at that, another package. And what we have. Oh, I went to get a planner. So this is called the family planner, but it's really just a vertical planner. We'll open that one first. And this one is pretty large. I don't know if you can see. I think it was, what do we have here? Oops. We have a 9 inches, 9.5 wide by 11 tall. So I guess this is so that everybody in the family can look at it all at the same time. I'm not even sure why it is so ginormous, but let's open it up and see what's in here. So all of their planners, their regular planners that are normal size, are horizontal layout inside for the weekly, which honestly, I just am repulsed by the weekly layout. The horizontal layout, I don't know. I just find it inefficient and silly. And it just reminds me of like when you go to the grocery store and you're looking at planners, you're like, oh, it's a horizontal layout. Can I fit this whole thing in here? Maybe I have to shrink it down a little. There we go. So now you can kind of see the whole planner. Okay. So every planner starts with this, start each day with a grateful heart. It has the gold foiling. Let's go back here. It has gold oak oil, gold foiling here. It didn't have any of their pretty, so their planners usually have those cute polka dots, and that was not an option. The family planner only comes in this stripe, which kind of looks like a fancy wallpaper. It has thick and thin lines. I don't hate it. So let's go through here. So from the desk of, always an easy question, right? Like, what is my name? Unless you have amnesia, but otherwise everyone knows their name. So we have 2022, 2023 at a glance. It's really, really light. I don't even know. This is like a light gray. So if you don't have a lot of light in your room, it might be hard to see. We have holidays over here. Same thing for 2022 and 2023. Random page for notes. We have a 2-page monthly layout. So this looks just like their monthly spread. You have the month prior and the month after. We have some notes. We have over here, we have personal goals, focus on important dates, health goals, work goals, financial goals. I don't know. I guess this would just be for the mom in the house. I'm assuming, even though it's called the family planner, because can you, little Susie and little Bobby, put, Susie wants to learn tap dance. Little Bobby wants to sign up for, I don't know, football. Can you fit that all on there? All right, so this is the vertical layout. So we have Monday through Friday with a 6 a.m. start to, and it looks like about an 8 p.m. end. There's some space here for activities, meals, workouts. And then Saturday and Sunday take up 2 blocks on the right. And then we just have a don't forget list over here. So plenty of space to write in, and it just does a rinse and repeat every single day or every single week of the month. And then we jump right into February. So we got a nice 2-page spread. Again, this is, I don't know if it's me, maybe they're all like this, or maybe the lighting is just really bad today. It is really hard to see this because it is so just light color for the ink. And I don't know, maybe that's on purpose so that then when you write your appointments, they become like very prominent among everything else. So we have Valentine's Day, the 14th. I bet, can you see, I can already see ghosting just from their printing. I bet if I go ahead and put something in here, so like Monday the 14th. So I'm going to say, I'm just going to go ahead and say, I'm going to celebrate Valentine's Day. And this is a felt tip pen. It's just a regular Papermate. I think these used to be made by Cultivate What Matters, and I really like them, but they stopped doing that. So I don't know why. They just stopped making pens. But let's check out the page prior. Is that right? See how that is. Yep. So you can see a ton of bleed through. So that's the only thing about sugar paper. Their pages are pretty, all their planners, but the paper they use, it's like, I think it's like the same person who sources the boxes that these are put in are like, you know what? I'm just going to get the cheapest, thinnest paper I can possibly find. And that's what we're going to use. I don't care about bleed through or ghosting. I'm just going to make I mean, you can just see the ghosting of the writing on the other page. So that's a bummer, but that's just something that you always get with sugar paper. They just use really cheap, thin paper. So maybe, I don't know, maybe just invest in some pencils to write in here. Maybe some colored pencils if you like pencils, or even like I worry that ballpoint pens, because you usually need to apply a certain amount of pressure to those. Those would just like indent the pages. All right, so we have basically it's just dates and that's it. No like rhyme or reason to thoughts or anything else. We got a pocket folder here, front and back pockets, and we have the back page, and that's it for this family planner. Now let's open up my refills. I actually love these. I get so excited about ordering these every year. These are my I just throw these on my desk because sometimes I just need to look at the days of the years, and I'll show you the one, well, I'll show you this first, and then I'll show you the ones that I have from last year. Now, there were two versions of this. There was another one where January took up like half of this, or maybe even 2/3 of this, and then all of the days of the month were like shrunk down to this tiny itty bitty area. I don't know if I'm getting old, but it was really hard to read. So I was like, that's not going to help me with anything, so I don't need that. All right, so that is all this is just cards. Now, the nice thing about this is these are nice, thick cardstock. So normally you have like that flimsy paper. This is actually thick, and I think that's why they charge like $1,000 for this, is because they're like, oh my God, we had to use thick paper instead of our normal cheap thin paper. All right, so here's what I do, because they're so plain and blah. I will take my beautiful Bloom Daily Planner stickers and I will decorate all around here with all of like the monthly sticker themes for that month. And when do I do that? I usually just do that when I should be doing other stuff, like when I'm procrastinating. But I find it fun and I find it nice to look at. Now this holder, so they have a holder which is gargantuanly overly large and redonkulous to me. So this is from Erin Condren, and it's meant to hold the Erin Condren ones, which are really big and they're really ugly. So the Erin Condren ones used to be really pretty. They had one where they had cute little like gold foil dots, but they were multicolored, and then they got rid of that. But I like the holder. I had the holder for this one, but it's like big and plastic, which, you know, as soon as I see plastic, I'm like, oh. So I threw that out into the recycle bin, and instead I just kept this one. So that's how it just kind of sits over on the corner of my desk. All right, so that's it. That's a wrap for everything I got from Sugar Paper. And yeah, so more videos. I know, I should rename this channel the Lisa Buys Stuff channel, because I'm just doing, I looked at this year is pretty much all unboxings. I'm hoping to get back into tutorials next year. It's just been, there's a lot of things going on. So anyways, I hope everyone's having a great day. I'll talk to you soon.